Yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Yagwan, it's for the good people, man. UFC Shanghai this past Saturday. Had my sleep schedule going crazy. But now I feel great. I feel rejuvenated. I got the AC unit, chat. Life is better when you got an AC unit. Oh my gosh. I was sweating every stream. Now I'm chilly, bro. I'm looking at it right now. This AC unit is beautiful. You can see my hair blowing lusciously in the wind. You understand? Good to see the chat. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys enjoyed the money line last night with me and Finch. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy the Hangout stream right here and the fight companion a little bit later on. Woo, let's get into the chat. I see the good folks up in here already asking questions. Let's see what has to be said here. What's up to the first person in the chat, Rose Simmons? What's crack-a-lackin'? It was a premeditated attempted murder. I don't know if they're going to go that far to say it was premeditated attempted murder, but definitely like a felony assault. What's up, Hernanov? Good to see you, bro. God bless you, dog. Yo. Lock Raja in a cage. Raja needs to go to jail for decades. I said it's going to be 3 to 15. I think that's the sensible take. What's up, fellas? I got me a job. I'm on break. Congrats to Casual Degenerate getting back to work, bro. Love it. Love the thumbnail. It's a corpse. Holy shit, Stormy Normie. What's up, you jacked up meatball? I'm chilling, man. I was playing some UFC 5. Ready for Contender series? I am too. I'm so ready for Contender series. So sick of the Rogers stuff. Listen, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about that. It doesn't matter. Am I going 5 for 5 again? God willing, Nelson. I believe, man. I got some picks that surprise some folks. I got some Contender series picks that are dog heavy. I think it's a dog heavy card. I think it's a wild fucking card. UFC 5, you were playing as? I was playing as my creative fighter I made, Gustavo Flock, bro. Straight out of Lima, Peru. I'm 12 and 11 online right now. I've been keeping track of my record. I started out 5 and 0, then I went 2 and 10, and then I've gone 5 and 1 today. Bump, or 5 and 2 today, I think. It's just fucking around for like 45 minutes. 2 most confident dogs for tonight. They're dogs for a reason. They're dogs for a reason. No, I don't think Dana's going to talk about that. It has nothing to do with him. You gave your buddy the Contender series picks. Holy shit. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Imavov is Finch's lock, by the way, everyone. Holy shit, he's locking him already? We get an early Finch lock? When the fuck does he ever do that? Flying knee finisher? You know, I've been trying to mix it up, bro. I been mixing in the full mount ground and pound. You got Poison Ivy for his first time in your life. You cover head to toe. I'm so sorry, Austin Edwards tier 1. That sounds awful. I had Poison Ivy a few times as a kid. It was terrible. So bad. You'll catch the live stream fight campaign tonight. Well, have a great day at work, Casual Degenerate. I'm glad you're making some money, man. ACJ. Comfortable in the coolness, Jay. I feel great, Jay. I'm enjoying myself, Jay. AJ, tonight, when he cashing in some dogs, you seen 50-50 on picks video? Maybe I'm tripping. Listen, I'm 100-0. I make the pick. I ride with it. Are they the most educated, high-quality, bet your house bets of all time on these big dogs? Probably not, because they're unproven. But Darian Abbey's got a shot. Trent Miller's got a fucking shot, too. And I think that Perez has got a chance. My brother picked against me, though. He went against Perez, and he went against Miller in the main. Yo, what's up, Gunnar Simmons? I'm chilling, bro. It's a nice stream. I miss you guys, man. I know Monday, I just do the money line at night because we do Contender Series picks. Am I original? Yeah. AJ, you confident in any over 1.5s? Yeah. I think Perez and Barboza go over 1.5. I think that could go over around 1.5. Am I the only one? Yeah. See, King's Road, I agree with you. I think if he would have done exactly what he did, not saying the 30 extra strikes, but if you would have slammed him and beat his ass after the beer can situation, I think it's fine. I think it's just because he waited. But honestly, if you would have just snuck him one time or something like that, it's different. But it's the fact that he hit him double digit times. He even hit two, but he just like kept swinging away, man. That was crazy. Maybe someone told him backstage, yo, don't stop till we pull you off. Doughboy, thank you for 99 cents, bro. I appreciate the hell out of you. After watching the film, I agree with you. Abby has a chance, more proven for sure. Yeah, bro. And it's not like Johnson has looked amazing. He got knocked out bad as an amateur a little over a year ago by that 6'4" guy. Hey, what's up, Stormy Normie W? Abby first round KO plus 750 is crazy. Can you imagine he chins him? Darion Abbey dust him. The thing is, like, Dante Johnson has got all this hype right now, but bro has only been pro for like a year. I just think there's an element of experience in the fact that Johnson is a short light heavyweight fighting at heavyweight. He fought at heavyweight as an amateur and he lost. So we'll see. I like my dog pick. I ride with the dog. Take it on the chin, ready for war either way. It's all good. I'm not too worried. No way that he was a vegan. Is that true? I never heard that ever. Never once heard that. Really interesting take, though. Your buddy trains with Abby and told me to bet on him by KO. I think his striking is solid and he's got length. He's 6'6", long arms. I think he's got a real knockout chance. And it's not like Johnson is like this D1 All-American wrestling beast. He's more of a boxer style. What was the ref doing? Well, to be fair, that ref is not an MMA ref. It's a pro wrestling ref. They're kind of just there for show. They're not really doing anything. They're kind of just standing in to add to the, lore that this is actually real. You know what I'm saying? With pro wrestling. Still feeling a bit salty over the Zhang loss. Can't believe how it went down. Let me say, Johnny Walker really showed veteran savviness attacking at the legs of Zhang. Rough L. The surging light heavyweight on the rise falls apart. Who you got for contender? I went with Darion Abbey. I went with Perez. I went with Yakayev. I went with oh my God. I fucking can't remember the co-main event fighters' names. I'm sorry. Barboza. And I went with Trent Miller. Trent Miller's got a chance, bro. AJ Sonnen destroyed his any and all credibility in his reaction video, talking like Jackson's hired defense lawyer. Yeah, I don't know, man. Chael really has some outlandish takes a lot of the time. I feel like if you've watched him long enough, you'd know that he says crazy shit often. Is Rampage going to be able to move enough money around for this guy's family where Raj avoids jail? I mean, it's ultimately up to that dude if he's pressing charges on him or not. He might not be. Yeah, Chael had just a 0 out of 10 take. I was confused. Chael talks with a lot of coherency, but sometimes when you actually listen to the words, they make no sense. He sounds as if he knows. Well, according to this statistic here, like he'll sound like one of those highly educated people. But then it's just nonsense. He does say stupid shit all the time, so I'm not really that surprised. If Dern becomes champ at UFC 321, I can't see that. Dern as champion seems crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Chael does videos for views, not his honest take. That's fair. I don't get the point of that. I'd rather just do honest take shit. Why am I just going to be a gimmick? But I guess, that's kind of been Chael's thing forever. He always played the shtick. He always stuck to a heel. Yeah, Dern versus Verna rematch. That's interesting. I thought Verna was going to be fighting for the belt, but maybe they're doing Valentina versus Wei Lee. Valentina versus Wei Lee is interesting too, because that's a real women's super fight. Might as well make it happen while they can. Who should Derek Lewis fight next? I'm kind of down to watch him versus Waldo. Rumor is they're fighting for the vacant belt. Wow. That's a crazy ass rumor. I didn't see that today. Vacant title fight? So Wei Lee is going to vacate and go up to 125 and fight for the belt. Ain't that something? I mean, I'm down for it, but Dern versus Verna for the title is just absurd. Mackenzie Dern was knocked out by Andrade a few fights back. Derek Lewis title shot. Derek Lewis title shot, baby. I'm so broke, bought the dip, and I haven't paid my car note. Fuck it. Hernan, if you're doing what you got to do is keep that car hidden, dog. You're going to end up getting it repossessed. I hope we see Wei Lee fight this year, but I don't know if we will. Yeah, exactly. Chill. He sounds like he really knows, but just the way that he talks. I see that, AJ. I didn't send it because it's women's MMA, LMAO. That's funny as fuck. You know what? I respect that, Hernanov. You keep it based on the big shit. You want to see AJ Raja boxing match? Let's fucking go. Just got to be careful after the round ends. He's going to keep coming. How dumb would you feel if you raged on a washed professional wrestler to prove you're a badass? Raja could have done that against an MMA guy for money, no jail time or respect. I don't know if he wants to keep fighting. He had a fight canceled that was supposed to take place. He's right now, he's 0-1 as a pro, but he was 3-0 amateur. A 3-man lock today. Well, Contender Series this week is 3-man fucking animalistic savagery. That's what I'd call it. I mean, you could go with Yakayev. You could go with the over in the Perez Souza fight, and you can go with Barboza. That's a 3-leg lock. The guy Raja lost, who's currently 5-0. I saw that. You believe Raja mentally unwell? I mean, listen, Rampage definitely gives him a hard time. I hope Dern wins, but if somehow she does, she's not holding the strap long. Fuck no. Yeah, I can't see a Mackenzie Dern title reign for more than, winning the belt and then a favorable matchup. I agree. I don't think Wei Lee should vacate, but it's kind of like the new era of the UFC where if you want to move up in weight, you have to vacate. Dante under round 1 or not? It's definitely possible to go round 1 or less, but I don't know. I'm going to pick Abby to win, bro. I don't really think Dante's all that. I feel like he's a middleweight fighting at heavyweight. Are we going to sweep Contender Series again? I hope so, KZ. That's the plan. I hope so. I really do. What's the news? I mean, rumors is all we got right now, Jacob Garcia. But rumor has it that we're going to see a Mackenzie Dern, Verna Jandiroba vacant title fight with Weili Zhang, I'm assuming, moving up to 125. The ref should get jail time. Bro, but like the pro wrestling refs, I was going to say WWE. Pro wrestling refs are not MMA referees. They're more just actors in there. They're not like actually refs, They don't really know what the fuck to do. They don't really know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and they pinned them afterwards. Very strange. Johnson throws so sloppy, and he's fighting a big guy who showed he can battle through adversity. I'm saying, bro, I think Darian Abbey can crack. Right, the ref's not used to real violence. He's completely untrained. Those are not refs, bro. The WWE or pro wrestling refs are not actual refs. Bro, I think Verna might beat Mackenzie Dern. I feel like Verna's got a little bit of a late prime hidden. If Mackenzie Dern wins, though, as champ, feel like she's one of the lesser champs. Yeah, I'm gonna work out then stream. After I finish this stream, I'm gonna get ready for the gym. I just gotta change my fucking shirt. Age, I'm the ref. I would have jumped for his cover instantly. I would have tried to break it up right away. I mean, I think I would have just grabbed him, squeezed tight, put him in maybe a seatbelt position, or just grab both arms and just tightly squeezed and lean back. But obviously, that guy doesn't know. Fight start at 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8 p.m. Eastern time. You're on that Central time though, right, Hernanov? So probably 7 for you. Johnson fights hands down. He's sloppy with his wild shit. He has power, but he's sloppy. Yeah, Whaley definitely doesn't get the credit. She's a legend, bro. I think her versus Valentina is cool as fuck, though. Mackenzie during a title fight with Verna, fuck the War Room. It's just like, it doesn't seem like they're deserving, but it's who's available. If 13% of the UFC roster was responsible for 52% of the boring decisions, would it make sense to cut the roster? I know exactly what you're trying to do, Sal. Dern actually has a win over Verna already, I believe. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. What does that mean for Natalia Silva? I guess she's going to need one more. What body parts am I working today? Leg day for more devastating flying knee. I'm actually doing leg day tomorrow. Today is going to be back and biceps. I'm going to do some pull downs, some machine rows. I don't want to put too much low back strain as I did squats Sunday and bench yesterday, and I did military press. So I'm kind of fried in that aspect. So probably just 2 back exercises, and then I'm going to do 3 bicep. What's up, AJ? Hey, don't you notice nobody, not even the amount of shit Roger been going through, doesn't justify what he did, but he been getting bullied bad, bro, and he was a ticking time bomb. I mean, online, people going to pick on you, bro. If you do content, people going to fuck with you, man. I mean, how many times you see my ass get trolled over the years, bro? You got to just take it on the chin and move. The thing is, that's that IRL stream, and it's like they start thinking that's real life. They can't get off stream. You saw fucking Fauzi Tube lose his mind. I respect you for always having dog picks, and you also pick winning dogs. Thanks, Yankees fan. How the hell is the athletic commission sanctioned power slap? I don't know. I guess somehow the rules apply. Yeah, I do think Whaley's the greatest strawweight in UFC history. The wrestling organization has quite a lot of blame as well. You don't let a non-worker do that kind of stuff without proper training. I agree. They were just trying to capitalize on its, a kid with a bit of a following, being that it's Rampage's son. No way Abu Dhabi allows Dern versus Verna. I'm saying, bro, women's title fight in the Middle East, that just seems weird. I don't think that'll happen either in the Middle East. Remember Rampage saying something years ago about Raja wouldn't listen to his advice. Seems like he's hard-headed. Yeah, I saw that clip. I feel like of all the kids, though, Rampage and him butt heads the most. Like, Rampage gives him the hardest time. His Japanese son, bro, it seems that he adores him. Like, it's really interesting to me. I don't know if you saw the clip of him getting his other son a car, and he's like, "Oh, I got you. I love you, man." Like, it's very different. Like the way he treats Raja. It's interesting. It's interesting. He's kind of like head to head with him, whereas other sons, like, that's my little boy. Like, I got his back. It's his youngest. Even his daughter, same type of thing. Really interesting. Can we say it was Thug Rose when she locked in best strawweight ever? She did beat Zhang twice, but I think Zhang is superior. And I think if they did fight a third time at either weight class, she would win. I'd like to see a trilogy. We're going to need a break before Aspinall versus Gane anyways. That's true. Yeah, I saw exactly the clip you're talking. They're saying for him, the workers not to talk to police because they don't want to get in trouble. He wouldn't have tried shit on Brock. Fuck no. Brock's a real fighter, though. He did get him a streaming career. That's true. He treats Raja like his friend, and that's not good for his mental. Keep that motherfucker off stream. He's probably going to be off stream. He got banned off Kick. Second fight was not a robbery. Zhang was getting controlled like crazy. Shouldn't get up round 5. Yeah. Yo, Rose Namajunas just had her number. Rose was special there. AJ Rampage said him and Raja got in a fight one day, and Raja sucker punched him, almost KO'd him, so he had to guillotine him. Yeah, I saw that clip too. Very interesting. Very interesting, huh? You think in 5 years, Raja will still be popular? I mean, influencers have come back from some weird shit, some negative shit, to be honest with you. We'll see what happens. That was Rampage first guillotine inside or outside the cage. That's crazy. Donna, Donna, Donna. Cam Rouston, Andre Petrosky book. Thoughts? You know, I think Rouston might have a chance to slice him up. I like the range. I like the kicks. My Contender Series lock, I mean, it's more the parlay, the over in the Perez and Souza fight. And then you could put it with Yakayev. Rose beat Zhang and then was terrified of Carla Esparza. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense, but that's MMA. Chat, we're at 23 likes. Who wants to see 30 likes up in here? Let's make it happen. 30 likes for the boy on an off-week stream is needed, man. Yeah, Guan, it's 30 likes for the boy, man, on the off-week stream, yeah. This is the pre-Contender Series stream. Dana White's Tuesday night Contender Series will be so good. I think it's actually going to be really good. Some are allergic to accountability, can't build it with logic. You can cheat your way. We'll see what he says. I want to see a statement. Carla got married the next week. I remember that. She got married with the belt, too. That's funny as fuck. I feel like she dominates her husband, bro. She's the alpha in that fucking relationship. CGI hype is real. Fuck yeah. Craig Jones' invitation was the coolest thing that's ever happened in jiu-jitsu. I think it was a scripted fight. Raja ain't getting enough hate. Logan got hella hate. Everybody was universally aligned, but I see some people backing Raja. Why did they get rid of the blue gloves for Contender Series we're talking about? Is it crazy? I didn't even notice they got rid of the blue gloves. What? Did I not notice that? Did they really? What the fuck? I didn't even notice that. I'm trying to see if they got pictures from last week. I don't remember. I didn't even realize. That's why they got rid of them. I didn't even notice. Because they changed the glove style. You guys want to see a pair of gloves that I got recently, bro? Check these out. I'll show you. I bought them last week. Bro, these are like the wildest fucking 16-ounce gloves I've ever seen, though. Because they feel like 14s, but fucking 16, bro. I got to tell you, man, the Fairtex gloves, I really have to say, I like more than like a majority of boxing gloves. It's more technically kickboxing, Muay Thai gloves, but they got a good fucking snap to them. They're pretty solid, bro. I like them a lot. The gloves match the shirt nicely, right? Yeah, they're good gloves, bro. I really have to say, impressed. Real leather, too. They were like 112 plus tax and shit, but made in Thailand. You can bend more, yeah. I'll be honest, that's the one thing with like boxing gloves. Sometimes it's like too stiff. And I had a pair of the Contender Series gloves, not Dana White's, but like Contender Sports or whatever. And I always felt like the fist is small. Like I feel like you're hitting like that. This, you turn it over nicely. Good pop, good rhythm. Really good glove, bro. I used them on Sunday. And I felt like fucking $1 million, honestly, man. These are good. Big fan. I needed a pair of gloves, man. I was like, I need to get a new pair that like are mine, you know? Because like I had like some used gloves my brother had. And then I had the Contender Series ones that I fucking despise, to be honest. Those are only good for sparring, really. These are like good, just all-around training gloves, man. Good flexibility, good comfortability. I'll be honest, man. High recommend. High recommend. Really good training glove. Better than I feel like better than pretty much any boxing glove. You have the cheapest Sanibel gloves. They're okay. I never tried those. I like ring to cage gloves a lot. They make really good Japanese style gloves. It's a spin-off of like the winning gloves. I would say these Fairtex ones and those are the two best gloves on the market that I've used, aside from like the winning gloves. Reyes gloves, I mean, they're just too fucking hard, man. They're like fucking rocks. I mean, they're good, but I don't know. Like people that spar with those are assholes. Am I doing a fight campaign for Canelo Crawford? Yeah, I'll do that. Gloves are so expensive, man. What type of gloves do you use, MJ? Because I know you're training full time. How will Raja do in the UFC? He's definitely not ready. He's an 0-1 pro. Not well. He do pretty bad. Wasn't it funny on Moneyline last night? We had the kid on who hit him with the spin kick and fucking training, the tornado kick. Boom, 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 boom. Onyx gloves goaded. Okay. I've heard good things about Onyx from fucking JRE. Onyx. Yeah, I feel like $100 minimum, bro. Bro, on Moneyline, when you guys had the kid on, I was like, I seen this guy before. It was funny, right? Combat Corner 16s, your last pair of Fairtex lasted 6 months and only used them for sparring. Damn, bro. Which model of the Fairtex did you use? You got 12-ounce black ones, leather from Thailand, Fairtex, last forever. That's solid, man. Combat Corner 16s, bro. Look, I haven't heard of Combat Corner. I have to see what that looks like. Combat Corner gloves. Yeah, they look pretty solid, actually. Yeah. And they're like about 116, yeah. For like the good ones. 180, 60. Yeah, bro. Gloves ain't cheap, man. Volta Walker versus Ryan Spann just got announced for UFC Rio October 11th. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. That's a very unexpected matchup. I think that you got to go Walker by heel hook. Holy shit. How's the home gym? I mean, the home boxing gym is loaded fully with everything. Weightlifting, I mean, I have weights, but I still prefer to just go to the traditional gym because I don't have like a proper squat rack or like proper bench. I only have like a fucking real old Smith machine I had from when I was a kid. I humiliated myself on stream, tear my ACL, and didn't fly out to Florida and get revenge on HA. It's funny. It's like the Everlast gloves. I don't know, man. I'm just not a big fan of. I mean, they're not bad. Like they're usable. They're making Tracy versus Aaron, the rematch, UFC 322. I think it makes sense to run those two ladies back. Hey, Robert G, thank you for the 4 months of membership. Hey, what's up, dog? Good to see you, man. Big W. First pair of combat corners and they feel nice. Lots of padding, not normally hitting too hard with hands and sparring. Well, at least you fucking got gloves that if you ever did, you know what I'm saying, they'll keep you protected. Have you seen how dog shit the Perth card is? Might be the worst of the year, but they got 17 fights on that card. Isn't that fucking crazy? I hope it's not actually 17. I hope it's 15 or 13. Fuck 17 fights, bro. It's going to be a 2-hour long breakdown show. It's a pain in the ass. Stressing me out for no fucking reason, man. Too many fights. Chill the fuck out, UFC. We don't need a card with that many damn fights. True, they are usable and cheap, bro. They do the job. They do something. How do you avoid a fucking tornado kick without a takedown? Shit, bro. I'd probably try and like keep a real tucked high guard and duck and roll. Or second option is as you see the spin coming, you close the distance on it with your arms up and you come fucking crowd that kick. That's probably a decent strategy. Husamar Palhares was a fucking criminal, man. Am I going to clean sweep again? Let's get the clean sweep. You have a dislocated finger, doesn't prevent me from working out. Nothing would if I want it. I respect that on me, King. The Perth card is dog shit. I hope that It doesn't suck because there's supposed to be 17 fights on it. That's like a full day live stream. Jesus. They're going to have to go so fast. Imagine every fight goes to decision. If every fight goes to decision on that card, my God, that's going to be the longest card of all time. Used to be very quickly and react too quickly when you were younger, but you have to work on it. With growing up, normally that happens. If you land a spinning back kick to the body, then throw a tornado kick higher, it's guaranteed to land. Honestly, it's like that two-touch kick. Yeah. You throw them off heavy, they're going to be like, oh, fuck. You said after watching last night, you have to say Finch is morally confused. No wonder I only tune into you. You're a moral man, AJ. Don't ever change. Well, I appreciate that super chat that I'm a moral man. I'm a moral man. I don't think Finch is a bad guy at all. Just to be fair. I don't train MMA, but you think a jab is enough to KO someone out cold, like even fighter versus normal person? Yeah, a clean jab to the nose can definitely do some damage. A clean jab to the chin could buckle somebody. I would say, depends on how clean, depends on the moment, depends on how ready the opposition is. But a good jab goes a long way. If every fight goes decision, no one on the card will get an interview. Honestly, yeah, they're going to have to cut all that shit. Megan O'Leary's having a kid, man. She's having Joby-Wan Kenobi's kid. Eric Cartman's father, probably not, unless they have a weak chin. Finch might run into that animal in person, so he had to be diplomatic. You guys got to remember, he lives near them, bro. He knows them in real life, too. Like, Raja follows Finch on Instagram. So, it's a little different. You want to see Bisinger, Susser versus Bo Nickel on a card? That I'd be interested in. She might be on maternity leave if she already had the damn kid. That's what you've been praying since that Joey B. Figgy fight. Low-key feels like that. That's funny as fuck. Ngannou jab KOs JP Bays. Yeah. You locked the over 1.5 in the Perez fight, plus the Chechen guy to win KO or sub. Listen, it's a fucking lock city, bro. If he loses, though, can you imagine? Oh, shit. What is Finch's martial art background? So he did like wrestling, like folk style, and then jiu-jitsu and like mixed martial arts, kickboxing type thing. He did 5 amateur MMA fights, I think either early 20s, late teens. I don't know exactly when. Finch is the guy with the cowboy hat confirmed. It's crazy. When Roger just kept swinging the guy while blood was pouring out, it's when it crossed the line. Yeah, you got to be sick. You got to be sick in the head to do it, bro. Ngannou versus Wilder, boxing with 4-ounce gloves. Who'd you pick? I'm going to go Ngannou, man. I think that Ngannou's physicality could body Wilder and just rip him on the inside, especially if it was like with the 4-ounce gloves. I don't know. Crazy to think Gaethje doesn't use a ground attack at all. Gaethje's a striker, bro. Just because he used to wrestle, don't mean he's a wrestler in fighting. He's just a wrestler by trade, you know? Boom, boom, boom. No, I didn't listen. I didn't even know Eminem had new music. I thought he was retired. I'm not afraid to admit the truth. Eminem's prime is behind him. He had a great time in the 2010s and the 2000s, but now it's fucking over. No chance. Game, set, match. Eminem, no more. He's probably sitting down on the floor. I don't know, man. Ngannou needs to finish his MMA career in Wilder's wash. Just put him on the back foot, then he's cooked. Yeah, I think Ngannou could win. Someone got to do an AI edit of AJ and Finch's Mindful Asker. That's funny as fuck. Oh, unreleased from 2000 to 2005? Oh, shit. Maybe it's better then. Yeah, Kevin Lee did get head kicked nasty in sparring, but he didn't crash out. Sadly, Eminem's wash, bro. He had a good rise, though. Eminem was fun, bro. When I was younger, Eminem was the man. Now, not so much. And I just can't keep living this way. So starting today, I'm breaking out of this cage. Who had a bigger career downfall, Pettis, Garbrandt, or Chris Weidman? I feel like Weidman's was the ugliest, bro. Because he went from so dominant to nothing. Pettis still had some moments, you know. Garbrandt, he had a quick rise to the top, but I feel like I don't know, man. It made more sense that he felt. For Weidman, it was like dominance to shit, quick. Kayla versus Nunes in December. I love it. What's up, Brendo? Good to see you, bro. Feminine. Rare Kevin Lee W. Yeah, Kevin Lee had a very good take on this whole situation. Respect to Kevin Lee. I tip the hat to Kevin Lee. That's my boy, Curse Weidman's dad. Unfortunately, his dad's a good man, though. When Pettis KO'd Wonder Boy, that was a fucking movie, bro. That was some Anthony Pettis shit. Yeah, what's Brendo's take on the Raja Jackson pro wrestling attack? Since you are an amateur, I'd say you're an amateur wrestler, a semi-professional wrestler at this point. You're in training to be a pro. Pettis had like 5 fights where he would say Showtime is back. My stupid ass would bet and lose. Well, bro, he said it with confidence. And like, you're like, yeah, he can do it again. I get it. And then the tragic downfall. Showtime was never back, man. Occasional shows, but not Showtime is back. He occasionally was there. Pettis off cage kick. You know, it wasn't even a knockout, that off cage kick, though. It was a knockdown. It's one of the biggest moments, but the fight didn't get stopped there. Pettis was special with his kickboxing, man. Am I doing a Misfits boxing fight companion? I don't know about that. I don't know. I was telling my brother that he should do picks for Misfits. Should we do a Misfits boxing prediction? You guys want it? Have fucking Alex. I can have Alex break it down. Was Stu justified in the receipt? Was they expected him to do a double leg and some fake punches, maybe land 1 or 2? Yeah, maybe some slaps. All right, Brendo, who's in training to be a professional wrestler. He's a semi-pro. He needs to be locked up for attempted murder. If that happened to show me and the boys were at, you have to jump Raj immediately when you see him landing shots on an unconscious man. All right. There we go. That's somebody that's in the space's take. You can try to read these bets off this paper before I say them, but you won't take this thing off these parlays when I like that, Tyler Betts. Solid. You still convinced RDA was on roids during their fight? I mean, bro, he looked unbeatable. AJ would cover soccer before Misfits. I do want to see Tony Ferguson. I won't say who the fuck would lie about. Like, we do want to watch T Ferg. We all want to see it. What's good, bro? I got 2 takes in the Raja situation. If they send him to prison, he needs to stay. Raja full rage that 10 years won't do shit. No one's talking how easily he threw that 250-pound plus man. I mean, to be fair, it was a work that like he picked him up. The guy's a pro wrestler. It's not like the guy was trying to stop the takedown. And then the guy was out before he hit the ground. It's not like they were in a street fight and Raja picked him up like that and then just beat the shit out of him. Like, it was, it was part of an alleged script. The receipt wasn't even justified as a receipt in pro wrestling. If a wrestler hits you for real, you're allowed to hit him back for real 1 time. And that slap with the can wasn't receipt worthy. Fair. Used to train to become a pro wrestler as well. Shit's inexcusable. All right. It's on the ref, bro. That ref didn't know what was happening. Watching a coworker go through that is fuck. The ref should have jumped in. Yeah, the ref had no idea what he was doing. Pettis had the ability to make it exciting in so many fights. Wish I watched UFC earlier, bro. I saw Pettis' whole UFC career, man. The ref didn't know what he was doing, man. I don't even think he was trained. Dude who got Sam's literally let himself become the balloon. You could see he dropped all his body weight because he didn't know Roger was going to kill him. Yeah, no, he didn't. No charges. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Roger said, stop playing with me, think I'm a bitch. Bro, it's people online are going to call you a bitch. They're going to call pro fighters bitches. They're going to call fucking pro fighters bitches, man. You know? For the rest of the lads, if the camera running, the show is on. It is true. The guy's like 50 years old and Come on, bro. You can't get that mad. But if Roger would have punched him in the face after he put the can on him, I think that would have been fine. He did look strong as hell, though. I mean, bro, he's got that Rampage strength. He got that grip factor in him. He's definitely a strong dude. It's all a part of being on the internet, being famous. It is, man. Could imagine that's happened at one of my company shows. Legit hands would be thrown backstage if Raja knocked out one of our friends. Well, I guess, I don't know. This league's different. I don't know. Yeah. What I don't get is he apologizes. Raja accepts the apology once they say he can punch back later. You want to get his get back, man. It's an ego battle, man. So the thing is, it's a childlike egotistical warfare. You know, it really dates back upon evolutionary times, right? That true fight or flight feeling, some biological shit. But with the evolution of mankind, you know, it's a very valuable asset: impulse control, morality, empathy. Lacking these things, normally a lot of people that lack those things end up behind bars, you know. His mother died, that's too bad. And his dad isn't very nurturing. Why I'm picking Perez over Souza? I think I'm crazy, bro. I think he's a good prospect. It was fucking karate that he lost in, though, not MMA. He was probably concussed. I mean, he got caught with that spin kick pretty nasty. Who the fuck knows? I mean, he was probably embarrassed from getting rocked in sparring and then people shitting on him. But you can't take the comments that serious, man. You can't let the comments influence your actions in life. Can you imagine I did that, bro? How many fucking walls would have holes in them around my house? Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. Come on, bro. It is crazy. He said he had bail money saved for Roger. That's insane. Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll see. I don't know. They might not even press charges, though. AG, you a chill guy, though. Roger grew up different. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he did. Sure he did grow up different, man. But the truth is, if you let that dictate your narrative of life, more likely you'll end up behind bars or, you know, under the ground at a young age. So there's an element of, yes, you can grow up rough, but on the flip side of that, you do have to find within yourself the maturity to grow past your traumas, you know? If you don't, you use that as an excuse your entire life. Well, that's why a lot of people end up growing up in cells and shit. You know, they're 25 and they do, 25 and then they get out at 50, maybe with a whole new view of life. And then they can, finally live as men and sane adults. You see the video of a random goober coming in submitting to stop Stu as his lifeless body gas for it? Yeah, that was crazy as fuck. That was crazy. I mean, it's not like he grew up in the fucking, Section 8 housing. He grew up with Rampage. And maybe Rampage is, rough on him and shit. But it's too bad. Brother, I'm 26 and grew up shit. Believe you have to leave your hometown to spray your rings and grow up at this age, or you end up around the wrong people. For him, it's wrong moment, I guess. You think it's 100% of work? No, I think there's people that believe that. I just think the damage this guy took is not work worthy. I don't think so, at least. Spoiled tactics, thinks daddy's going to save him. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Dude's in the wrong crowd. The streamer shit is a wrong environment for somebody trying to become a professional fighter. That is true. Peep the last stage. I didn't even see what you said, Brenda. Let me find it. They told Roger to give him a receipt for the can slap. A worthy receipt would be one real slap, not a slam KO followed by 30 punches to an unconscious defenseless man. Right. That's a whole different level. That's a whole different level. That's crazy. Chat, we're at 37 likes. Let's get 50 likes up in here. I want to see the like button moving a bit. Let's get 100 likes on today's stream. That's going to be the goal. Off week stream with 100 likes. That sounds pretty damn nice. So make sure you guys hit that button. Contender series stream at 8 o'clock as well. So not the last you'll see of me today. Yeah. Dude's fucking in a hospital bed with facial bones and teeth broken. Why isn't he in jail already? I don't know. You worry the loose California justice system won't do shit? They might not. They might not. We'll see what happens, bro. But, you know, if it was me, I think there's got to be some time. Bear from Jackson, podcast going to pay Stu some millions to settle out in court. Might not be a bad guy. AJ, do most bouncers at the club lack impulse control? Absolutely. That's why I ended up getting jumped. For sure. It's a lack of impulse control. But to be fair, in that setting, it's even different. Like, because that's not even a one-on-one setting. Raja, yes, he was crazy, but you could also say there was balls on him to do that. Whether he's completely unhinged, yes. But in like a pack setting, right? Cowards can become lions versus, you know, in a one-on-one setting, or especially a setting where there's more people that can end up jumping you. It's a little bit different. Some dude got shot and killed. Well, the thing is, like, if you go to the club, you're in their jurisdiction. They might as well be police officers, dog. I'm glad you made it for lunchtime, White Panther. So in a court of law, when you see you hit Buddy in the face with a can without his knowledge or him agreeing to do so, he can also pursue assault charges. But then is it justified to follow through with the damage? I don't know. Raja has some serious mental issues. I saw a post Rampage saying he always bitched Raja and tried to question his manhood at all times. It's rough. You see the Discord, I officially have beef with MMA Guru. No, I didn't see that, Herb. Let me check it out. I'll check out the Discord right now. Let's see what happened there. All right. In the general channel, shit. Jesus. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. I did not see that in Discord, man. Glad that I checked, Herb. I'm sorry that you got fucking ripped a new one in there. Holy shit. That's crazy as hell. I see why you're pissed. That's wild, man. Three to 5 years. Yeah, I think that's good. Hey, you're going to make a compilation video for your debut? I definitely want to check it out. You told him to talk MMA and that was the response. You tell him to talk what he don't want to talk. Psh, shit, bro. He came after you, bro. He was pissed. He must have been annoyed at something. It depends if the state presses charges, though. Show my teammate the clip of you mentioning Bobby Lee and they couldn't stop laughing. Dude got kicked out of her gym for sexually harassing a bunch of women. That's fucking crazy. That's funny as fuck. Holy shit. That's funny, bro. What stream was that from, man? Legally, you can't pursue any retributive violence, regardless of whether or not an assault took place. You can only defend yourself at the moment. Bam. I agree, man. Yeah. I mean, the law says, but yeah, and I agree with that too. You had 3 short matches last week. I'm excited for your full-length match, bro. Future WWE Phenom. Yeah, Bo Nichols about to wrestle again. His MMA career might be ending, bro. He might just be switching back to wrestling. He's like, fuck this shit. I don't want to fight these Renier the Ritter types. The fight game may have gotten the best of Bo, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Thoughts on MMA, Joey? I would say like entertaining, edgy takes, knows how to rage bait well, and people tend to fall for it, especially on his Twitter. But he's always been pretty chill with me in our one-on-one discussions. You were in a stream for about 45 seconds and he was telling us some weird shit. So I said, talk MMA, damn. Bro said, I can't stop staring at your chest during a one-on-one session. His GF went to the gym. That's fucking crazy. Luckily, Herb is just a nickname. It's like Herb Deem. It was during the stream talking about Gage Young losing to him. Okay. Okay. Fucking Bobby Lee. Yeah, that was a while back. What was that? No, it was only like a week and a half ago, actually. Or a week ago. It was last week. Yeah, I remember that stream. It's a lot of streams, man. So sometimes I can't always remember every fucking line, but I vaguely remember that. You subbed to him at 8K and he changed a bit. Almost like Lucas Tracy changed. Fuck it. People change, brother. You got $200. How do you double up? Give me a plus 100. Go the over in the Perez Souza fight and go with the fucking Yakev guy. And then if you need one more, I think Souza is live too. Yeah, true. Char Bullet. That was crazy as fuck when he sucker punched that dude. Look at him. He's a UFC star. But to be fair, it was in Russia, bro. Specifically Dagestan. The rules apply differently. I gotta shut this AC unit off, bro. It's getting too fucking cold in here now. I'm starting to fucking freeze. Ain't that crazy, bro? You guys never would expect me to say it's getting too cold in here. Yeah, Alvin Hines too. Right. Did prison time and he's in the UFC. Hey, it's the UFC, bro. The Ultimate Felons Championship at this point. Yeah, I'm freezing, bro. Assault isn't against the law in Russia? No shit, I didn't know that. Can't say I'm surprised. Walker versus Span thoughts? I'm saying sub for Walker. Dumas has more mug shots this time with the UFC than wins. It's funny. Yo, let's fucking go. I made it. What's up, Terp? Peep the last Monsoon J. Let's see what you said, brother. You missed it, Savage J, but I might get a full length match this Friday. Good. I hope you do. How old am I? 26. But for some reason, people in the comments think I'm like 35 years old. It's really funny. Oof. And with the UFC, you think clearly getting away with using PEDs? I was a little sus on Muslim Salakov's physique changes in his 40s. You just making shit up? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, if I shave my beard, bro, I'll look young. Not that I want to do that, though. You locked in all three legs? Hey, let's go, RS Tech. I want you to win, bro. I want you to win. I am a youngin'. I'm a chilly youngin'. Was the recap the Roger situation? 3 to 5 or 3 to 15 even makes more sense. I mean, yeah, completely out of line. Especially hitting an unconscious guy. Slamming him unconscious bad enough, and then to keep hitting him is crazy. But that's violence for you. You always think I'm 23? Well, I appreciate that, useless, man. My goodness, bro, I'm cold. I put this room, I had the AC unit set at 69. It's fucking freezing in here. I'll tell you, this window AC unit is a godsend. Has made my streams more enjoyable than ever. I don't think he's going to get 10 years imprisonment. I think he might just get a slap on the wrist. Yeah, I set it to 69 for, comedic effect. Because I got metal in my skin, it cools me down. That's fair. We the same age. I thought you were at least 28, 29. It's funny as fuck. Nah, bro. Dana White's Contender Series talk? Ask me anything, brother. Let's talk Contender Series. I'm here to answer your questions. Yeah, Shanghai card was rough, Thomas Fuji, for all of us. I mean, I did the full Contender Series breakdown. You want my picks? You have a specific fight you're asking about? What do you want to know? I think Darren Abbey's live. You think Raja deserves 25 years? I highly doubt he's going to get a sentence like that. Highly, highly doubt. Johnson ain't here to play. Johnson's his dog, but I just don't know how good he is, man. Hey, shout out to the boy. Thank you, Fight Lab Analytics for $4.99. Happy early Labor Day weekend. Nice to have a weekend off. Yes, it is, bro. Thank you for $4.99. I'm enjoying the off week. I hope you're doing well, Fight Lab. Thank you for $4.99, my brother. My birthday is November 12th, dog. November 12th. I think we are the same age too, Hernanov. Yeah. Was it Knox Pro Wrestling is the league? Shavkat versus Brady, certified banger. I hope that is true. Certified cult banger. Certified classic. My Shanghai record was 8-4. Jordane's brother? Oh, shit. I'm excited for that. Psycho Stu, listen, get well soon. 26 club, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a November savage just like you, Hernanov. Your baby's due November 12th? That's fucking cool. Yeah, 2017 graduation, man. Throwback. What conversation did I walk into? We was talking all things, random and shit. November is a great month, man. I got to say, my favorite times of the year is like probably August, September, October, November. What's your take on Guru? People calling Guru racist for calling Raja an animal and needs to evolve. I think they reaching a bit. I think he's being an animal in the way that he acts, not the color of his skin. I think, at times things get misconstrued. I think his point that he was really trying to get across is that's animalistic behavior. That's not really civilized human like. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's why people go to prison, man. Convicts. Hey, thank you for gifting a membership, Braden. And Tyler Betts, congrats for getting one, bro. You dropped that good rhyme today. I mean, it's interesting, right? How they want to attack Guru for that. But we got Raja, who did a pretty disgusting act, a vile beating he put on a guy who, didn't even see that shit coming. And now it's solved. The problem is Guru, that's crazy. People, yeah, they just trying to code. That's weird, man. Accountability is key, man. Accountability is key. Raja, I mean, he was an amateur. He was pretty good as a pro, nah. AJ from 98 have a feeling? Hell yeah. People do make everything about race, bro. It's very interesting. Very weird. Very weird. Weird to see. Imavov versus Kyle, BSD, Roofy. I don't have my official picks yet, but definitely leaning Roofy. Charles Jourdain or Davey Grant. Jourdain might have the sauce for him with the slick abilities, man. He might be it. He might be it. He might talk that shit. Your April 99, it's a great fucking year. I'm in Tampa, Florida, MJ. I'm a Tampa guy. Hey, what's good, Trevbot? Listen, you ain't late. You're just on time. Just on time. June 1999, classic, bro. Classic era, bro. 90s babies up in the house, bro. No, I'm not Tom in Colorado. Absolutely not. Hell nah. Hell nah. The fucking hurricane season is really annoying. You got Roofy killing BSD, but Imavov way better than Kyle. I respect it. Let's see. I'll make my official pick Sunday, bro. Do you still train at all? Just casually myself. Keep the hands. I was hitting the bag the other day. I'm still pretty good, like with the boxing. The movement's decent. Strength is definitely good. Just you know, the cardio on the mat will probably be a little lackluster. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel pretty chill. Pretty chill on the feet. Still can move a bit. Timing still, I can still really rock the double M bag nice, which always tells me the timing is still sharp. Damn, AJ, imagine AJ does a live stream mid hurricane. Yeah, my hair flying everywhere. Yeah, the fucking Wi-Fi will go out. Am I gonna watch Dirty Boxing? I might check it out. I want to see Brian battle. AJ versus Guru kickboxing. Who wins? I think Guru's got the kicks, but you know what I got? The dog in me, bro. 1985 is a savage year. Shout out to you. Savage year. I'm gonna try to watch Salt Poppy and Tony. I'll probably just watch on my phone. It's kind of like a worthwhile watch for the entertainment. Getting the Wi-Fi set in a new place been a pain in the ass. Why is it so annoying, KZ? Guru is huge, man. But I'm also pretty fucking strong. Nah, Salt Poppy's doing boxing. You had 2 to 3 moves, so don't expect anything crazy. Listen, I still want to see it. It's still cool. You moisturize, it's keeping you looking youthful, bruh. I'm excited to watch some obscure leagues like DBX and Misfits. I still think it's fun. I like that DBX is on YouTube. Makes it so easy to watch, you know? You like that Darian Abbey underdog pick? Thanks, bro. Yeah, I agree. Roofy's a lot. BSD might not even beat Bobby Green. Shit, he might. Yeah, he could get caught. But I don't know. I think he'd wrestle him up. That's true, man. I really don't think BSD's good. The block is still under construction, so they don't have poles up. Oh, shit. Yeah, you need that shit ASAP, bro. That's crazy. How long you think Raja spends in prison? Should spend 3 to 5, 3 to 15, but like 3 to 5 realistically. If Tony gets knocked out, I got to crank 50 push-ups live. Oh, shit. You won your first ever match, though. It was sweet. You're in a battle royale with 8 guys. I'm trying to find the video of that before I make the compilation. That's cool as fuck. You need a clean sweep tonight. $100 for a specific finish each match. If you win, I win. Well, I hope that I hit for you, Mr. Parlay Piece. My God. My God. Murders 1 to 15 years in Utah. I mean, they're in fucking Cali, so who knows? I've seen the King of the Street fights, yeah. Braden sent you a membership, Tyler Betts. I don't know if BSD going to get better, bro. He ain't really showing signs of improvement. He kind of just swinging wild bombs left and right. He just goes wild. If you're a student, you getting paid, fuck yeah, bro. Little cool 2 milli, 3 milli. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Yeah, man. Clearwater Beach, I occasionally go. Haven't been in a couple years. I don't know. There's some other spots. I like Madeira Beach better. It's a little more low key. Wing C's crazy though. He fights all the time, bro. He really wants to take this somewhere. I wonder when he's gonna eventually make that pro debut. Wing C gets to the UFC, gets him on. Imagine he's on Contender series. That would be cool. Hey, have a good training sesh, Brendo. Much love, dude. Chat, we're a little dry on likes. We're only at 47. At least get me to 50. We're 3 away. Remember loading trucks at FedEx for a summer? Never been so shredded. Like doing a hit in the sauna. Honestly, yeah, you'd be fucking shredded as a motherfucker. If BSD adopts Hamzat's style, he could win. He don't got good enough wrestling. Winged UFC. That's his future, bro. Can you imagine? He fucking gets to the UFC. Any good gyms to train in Tampa? So I would say they have okay spots. They're not like renowned gyms, MJ, but they have like Gracie Tampa South, Kaizen Kickboxing and MMA. They have like South Tampa MMA and Jiu Jitsu. I'm sure they have a couple others that I'm not mentioning. Definitely MMA is like not necessarily the hotbed in Tampa. There are MMA events and there are MMA gyms for sure, but I do think that Tampa MMA is more like the 2000s where a lot of people have to cross train. Like you train jujitsu one place and strike in another to find like the whole Mahoy of it all. Is not as commonplace besides a couple. At least for what I know. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe there's some places on the come up that I don't even know about. The way the UFC is going, I could see Wing C versus Dead Sentence for a UFC title is crazy. I could see Wing C getting a Misfits MMA fight versus Dylan Dennis at some point. He's a little small, but he could pull it off. There probably is Junior Smooth. Yeah, I know of 3. Maybe there's more. Tampa, bro. Tampa. Tampa guy. Jungle MMA in Orlando's a nice gym. Trained there on vacation last year. But yeah, it seemed like you got to go south for better gyms. Yeah. And Orlando has the Fusion XL gym too. But I would say it's definitely, if you're looking for like the high caliber spots, they got a little more south. Fusion, I guess, is pretty good. But like outside of that, yeah, probably like you got to get to ATT, Coconut Creek vibes and shit. Who do you predict's going to headline the White House card? Be cool if they did Hamzat Chimaev. Imagine they did Hamzat versus Fluffy, America versus fucking Chechnya. Lincoln, Nebraska, I bet they'd have some badass MMA gyms. Barboza, lock of the night. I mean, I think he's live to win. I'm picking him. I think he pulls through. Should get a finish. Should be able to clip Simon pretty bad with some shots. I don't think Simon got the power for him. I like the chances. Bro, this room gets cold. It reminds me of like when you're in school and the fucking room is just too close, too cold. They had an American top team affiliate. They have an American top team affiliate gym in Tampa. Actually, that's another one. Not exactly in Tampa, but like in the surrounding areas. It's a UFC gym, Clearwater, I think. AC for the win, bro. Makes the streams a lot better. I don't have to sweat every fucking stream. Daytona Beach Shore as a gym with strongman equipment and MMA. That's cool as fuck. Like advanced baseball training, cool spot. You always find the nicest gyms in the most random ass places. Yeah, honestly, true. Get you a lap blanket. I got one next to me, but I don't have it on right now. I'm not that fucking cold now that I turned the AC off. I'm chilling. I look like a fucking goof with the blanket on. DDP posted something about the fight. He said he's ready for his comeback and shit. All good things. I can set the AC temp higher, bro, but I like it to get cold as fuck and then turn it off. And then I just have the room cold, you know? So I don't have to run it the whole time. Just run it for like, 35, 40 minutes. Then the room's cold for the rest of the stream. But I enjoy it, man. Ooh, 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 ooh. DDP wants to fight right away. I mean, that's good, but shit, if he wants to beat Hamzat, he better do some hella fucking grappling defense. Cold as ice, Jay. Nuarji versus Crosby was the first time 2 points was taken since Smith Jones. Ain't that something? And then he just got sent out there to get slaughtered anyway, so it didn't matter. I think DDP bounces back. It just depends on the opponent. If he fights strikers, he should be all right. But I would say I think he struggles with like a Fluffy. It is better to be cold than hot, man. DDP needs higher level training partners. He ain't never leaving South Africa, though. DDP is peak right now. This is as good as he's going to get. They took 2 points away in the Iron Turtle fight. Oh, yeah, that's true. With Nardiev. Almost had a Mavov. Defended takedowns from South Africans who can't wrestle isn't enough? I guess not. Unfortunately. Unfortunate, but true. Yeah, I don't think DDP sees the belt again. Not with this new wave of grapplers and Hamzat in the mix. Like, come on. I think he'd lose to Imavov. Him and Baraya would be a cool fight. Brady Islam headlines the White House card if Brady wins his next fight. Islam got to get that belt too, though. Beating Jack Della ain't going to be some easy feat. You packing AJ Florida as constitutional carry, take advantage. Little Glock and West, Glock or Smith and Weston type of guy. I have a Taurus, but yeah, I got to get something better. I'm very upset they didn't let Whaley go for double champ. I have zero desire or excitement for Dern Jandaroba. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. It feels like a fight night main event, and now it's going to be a championship. Like an Apex main event. I saw O'Malley saying he wished he wrestled more in high school days, but he still become champ without it. That's crazy. It is kind of fucking wild. It is what it is, man. He can't wish. He can only fucking do what he can. He's still, listen, Georgian wrestling is still different. I know this one Georgian guy that used to go to my old gym, and like this motherfucker will grab the 100-pound fucking dumbbell, like from the dumbbell base, and just pick it up like it's nothing. Like it's a fucking, like if I'm grabbing this cup. Dude's like 495 pounds. Obviously, he's not pure muscle, but he's a fucking ex-strong man. The guy's a freak. AJ packs 210 mm each bicep, Taurus, Brazilian garbage. Oh, shit. If you can take down Elephant, you can take down Hamza. Agreed, man. Yeah, that is the fake champ title fight. Maybe Tatiana Suarez will eventually become champ. Yeah, I think Marab is going to fucking Marab. I think Marab is going to body Corey. Rinse and repeat domination. I don't see Corey giving that much of a threat. He's got to catch him with like a flying knee. Or like a really nasty elbow that cuts him. Like, it's got to be something crazy. Just sensible outcome tells me no shot. No shot. I'm not thinking. Chat, we're at 58 likes. Can we get 60 up in here? Let's keep making waves, man. We got over 100 folks watching. Let's keep making some fucking progress. We're at 58. Let's get 60. You want to see Marab Umar again? It's going to happen. I think Umar is the guy to dethrone Marab, just not yet. I feel like he needs to get another couple fights. You had a chance to go to UFC 320, but man, Marab hugging Corey and Ankh just winning by decision who came with Poetan. That card might get ugly. But it's still going to have a lot of hype on it. But I get what you're saying. Corey flying knee is his chance to win. He needs a flying knee. Umar versus Jan is a sweet fight. I don't know if they're making that. Think we get a better card for MSG, Islam JDM? I think Islam JDM is kind of the perfect main event. I mean, I heard rumors of Izzy Costa too, but I don't know how true that was. I kind of call bullshit on it. Izzy Costa too, huh? I guess. Really, Izzy versus Michael Venom Page would be cool, but they're not going to do it. You can't wait to have Ilya fight a fighter you dislike. He keeps killing all my favorites. Listen, is Arman Sarukian a fighter you like or not? Izzy called for Costa or Strickland? I'm down with either. MSG should have Pantoja Van as co-man. I think they probably will. Perez Yam Kawe, who you got? Hard to go against Perez at this point, but Kawe's a nasty striker. Kawe's pretty good. But Perez, crafty. And he fights him by KO tonight? I'll say at least 2. Maybe more, though. Distance or no distance in the Rodriguez fight tonight? Who the fuck is Rodriguez on the card? We don't have a Rodriguez on the card tonight. Love Vanity's a future champ there, no doubt, but he ain't beating Pantoja unless he catches him. Perez, okay, he means Perez. I think that fight goes over a round and a half. I was like, Rodriguez. I'm like, what? You're Rodriguez, you go the distance. I feel like my brain tells me that fight is live to go long. The Paris card is going to be wonderful, man. I'm excited for the predictions. Cycle parlay for night if you have one. Let me think about it and then tell you one right before the card starts when we do the fight companion. Does that sound like a fair deal? I think that's a fair trade-off. Chat, I still want to make some push for more likes. We're at 61. All right, I'm thinking this is unacceptable, man. We need 75 likes at the least, man. Come on, chat. Hit the fucking button. Got over a what, 115 watching? Come on, show some love. What's PKA mean? Pro Kickboxing Academy? What is that? Am I the only one that thinks Corey splits Marab shit? Wanted Corey for a title for a while. I truly feel he fucks up O'Malley. I mean, maybe O'Malley, but this ain't O'Malley, dog. This is fucking Marab. This is a different animal, bro. Marab Divalishvili's built different. You get a perm? I've never had a perm, bro. I just got curly ass hair, dude. And it looks wild as fuck right now. I'm wild ass hair, Jay, bro. What can you say? It just is what it is. Corey got gas defending takedowns from Umar. I'm saying, bro, it ain't going different. I think over in the Perez fight is live. PKA podcast. I mean, are they inviting me on? What is it? PKA. I highly doubt I get invited on that pod. Don't seem like MMA to me. I don't think I'm getting the invite on that show. Shit. I don't think they give me the call. Let it flow, yo. Let it flow, yo. Yeah, I think Marab maybe after 2 more wins, then Umar comes back. He said it was a podcast, KCP. What was it called again? I don't remember. PKB, PKA. Seems like a gaming podcast. Favorite video game or movie of all time? I would say favorite video game. I'm liking UFC right now, but Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or 4. Movie, probably Rocky 1. They want a Guru, but Guru ghosts them. They're huge MMA fans. You have Joe Lowe's on. Did they formally ask somebody to get me on their show? PKA. Woody's gamer tag is the page. I mean, listen. I don't know. If they want to have the Marab of MMA YouTube on the show, they can always reach out. I would be more than happy to chat with them. But I don't know if they know who I am, you know? I'd gladly take it. I'd gladly say yes. If they're interested in your boy, of course. I mean, listen. I would be very honored. But I don't know. They gotta, they gotta be interested in having me on. They were looking for Guru. You put me in contact with one of their hosts. I'm active on their Discord. Listen, if they're looking for an MMA opinion, somebody that's got a good cult following, bring me in. Would I put myself in the top 5 MMA YouTubers? Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I love this shit. Everyone knows who AJ is. Ain't that right, sweet cheeks? I wish I could be your producer for AJ Alex Fight Talk podcast. That podcast a must. It is. It is. It is. They want a short segment on MMA. And like what about MMA do they want? Like is it a specific like topic? What is it? Is it like they want it for this situation with Raja, or is it just in general? But yeah, if they want to reach out to me at MMA Experts on Instagram, where they can email me MMAexperts1 at Gmail. Whatever works. I'll look for them. I'm the second choice. It's all right. Listen, Guru's got the fucking, bigger fan base. He's been doing it longer, but doesn't mean that I'm offended. Top 2 and not number 2. Let's go, Pale White Corpse. Listen, I'm the Marab of this game. That's the truth of it all. Short, casual segment. I can make magic happen. I mean, I'd be open to it if I meet them and it's a nice energy. Of course, bro. The KZ and AJ show. At some point, me and KZ will do another collab. I agree, though. Me and my brother having a show together would be special. You had a Mighty Mouse short blow up? Oh, shit. Do it, Super Chat. Have them reach out. If you're serious, have them reach out. MMA Experts, MMA_experts on Instagram. Absolutely, bro. AJ's the best MMA mind in the YouTube/betting world. Hey, thank you, Herb. I appreciate you. And Herb is not a dumb nickname, bro. You're my boy. You got 1.2 million short views past 90 days. I need 3 million to get monetized. Good luck, KZ. I went 8-4 this past Saturday. And then I swept Contender Series Tuesday last week. Paramount should have MMA Experts. They should have me on. Have them email. Yeah, email MMAexperts1 at gmail.com. It's actually in my description. Shoot me an email, bro. We can always talk. I don't even know, man, how I found you, but I'm so happy. Hell yeah. Shout out to the man, Herb. Hey, thank you, Terp. I'm glad you found me too, homie. Hey, 75 likes. Can we make the push for 100? Come on, man. We got the amount of people for it. I know some of you guys are too lazy to hit the like. I don't want to flood my like feed. Why? Add a fucking video to your watch later or save it in your playlist. The like button. You don't need to have a like button playlist. Just fucking like it, man. AJ the Greek for Paramount. Lay in the chalk. They go, so what's the deal with Connor? AJ hangs up. I tell the truth. I'd be like, he's done, brother. Did we ever have Yusuf Zalal on? One time, yeah. I think. That's I'm sure. I think we had Yusuf Zalal on. Did we have Yusuf Zalal on? I think we did. I don't know. The interviews get blurry for me, dog. I remember the ones that I did personally, but I don't know. At one point, we were having a lot of fighters on. Different time period of the show. It was a different time in the show's history. You think that was the first ever interview? All right, there we go. So we did have him on. That's crazy. Guru's doing better than your picks here by like 1%. You're streaming consistent, but you're on tie. Hey, thanks, Captain Oscar. Listen, Guru's got good takes too. Me and him both are fucking crushing it. AJ got to let Super Chad know that he goes to PFL. So Guru and AJ on the same level. Please respect the main savage. Oh, shit. I had to say it, AJ. Keep your name on top. Thanks, dog. Giga joining the stream naked in the sauna was crazy as fuck. That's great. Guru steals picks. I get mine out first. That's true. I don't watch anybody else. I just drop mine. Darian Abbey line changed. Oh, yeah. Let me check this shit out. He's still a fucking huge underdog. Still looking similar, man. Still looks similar, bro. Still looking similar. Yaguan, it's the real man. AJ-san. These double lives on Tuesday hit like crack. Hey, let's go, useless. I enjoy it as well. Yaguan, it's the real man. Keep me on top, Hernanov. The boys on top. The boys on top. The boys on top. AJ, I definitely noticed you watch tape since day one because they're 40 plus minute vids of pure dedication to tape study. Thanks, Hernanov. Yeah, bro, I have a lot to say about this shit. I like to go in depth, man. I always find it like humorous when people are like, oh, you don't watch tape. I'm like, okay, I just have a shitload to say that I just fucking pull out of bullshit. Yeah. I have a photographic memory. I mean, I do got a good memory, but I watch tape too because you have to re-up and remember, oh shit. All I propose is 15 wins or first round, I believe, should be a squash. Yeah, I think he's fucking dude up. Guy's got like some slickness to him, but he comes in so stiff. Should get a siren for whatever an insane KO happens. Not a regular KO. This shit better be a spinning elbow. That's funny, bro. My Greek impression is too on point. Every time I see him now, I think of you. That's what I was hoping for, you know? The MMA maestro in this bitch. MMA maestro. Yaguan, it's the MMA maestro, man. Talking all the crazy shit, yeah. Talking all the crazy shit. My God, how many fights an average? I don't even keep track. A lot. Too many. Too many. Do I train MMA right now? I study MMA, but no, not training. Dude, you know what the thing is, Michael Pence? I probably would never recognize him. See, Fabian Edwards' knockout was exactly 3 years after Leon caught Usman. Ain't that something out of a fucking movie? That is some movie shit. Trent Miller plus 450. You think he has a chance, huh? I think he got a fighting chance. I don't think that his opponent's that good. I don't think his opponent's good at all. Boom, 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 boom. Paku's boy, yeah, he's fighting on the Perth card. He was supposed to fight today, but that's sick. They signed him straight to the UFC. I'm excited to see how that shit looks, bro. That's a badass debut. Yeah, they signed him right to the UFC, man. I'm excited to watch. October is pretty fucking stacked. Yeah, I think it's going to be a badass MMA month. I'm excited for it. Take it to the candy shop. I don't know if Pitbull's getting smoked. We'll see, bro. I'm unsure on my pick. I think Pitbull could win. He's got that experience edge. Keita don't have those high-level fights. Pitbull's fought everybody, man. Listen, chat, I'm doing a Contender Series live stream here in a little bit. I am definitely not done for the day, but I'm done for now because I want to go eat something. So make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're new. And make sure you watch my Contender series predictions. They're up on the channel now. I'll be back at 8 o'clock for the full card fight companion. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me for the past hour and a half. And I'll see you guys in a few hours. We're back to business. We got a fun card tonight. Come fucking watch the action with me. Love you guys. Thanks. Peace.